Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Iowa Cubs. The Cubs have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Tyler Chatwood, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps...
This thing is such a pain in the butt sometimes, man.
His hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune.
What is up, YouTube? Which game at 997 here today? We're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens.
Number 1.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Beaver, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
238, 9 home runs, 56 RBIs.
They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign. But they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
The rising fastball.
One out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1 and 2.
I don't think it's low, but he called it low.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
This guy don't want to go away. He's putting up a fight.
And another foul ball.
Wow.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Swing and a little tapper.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another 2-2 offering.
1-1-1.
Back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Let me Bulldog pitch too many pitches against this guy.
Now at the plate, Brian Langford. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Gotta get Langford
and a
out.
called strike down in the zone. Nothing in 1.
Throw too many pitches against him.
The wind up and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
We've played an inning, still nothing.
Man, it took too long to get out of that inning. Too many pitches.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Bulldog, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Just got a piece up the line. Cruz fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here.
Too early in the swing.
Stepping up to the plate, Anton Cruz. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Low for ball one.
Knuckle curve drop low.
A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. To the left. Hunter is up with it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
We're still doing it, so
Swung
it's
on
the
and missed,
game.
outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, we ain't doing it as bad as it did with the other controller.
Hit toward the right side, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Thought it hopped on the ground.
Stepping up now, Efren Navarro, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Ready with the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 2 full. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Oh, the strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the
furthest. The other controller is doing.
And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground is short. Hunter gloves it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Standing in, Bobby Gant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the ground to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan,
double play ball?
Pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
As a look, now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that.
Yeah, he jumped up and get that.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Aaron Luke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
No battling for him this
right
time
there.
around.
Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Brian Langford, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Fouled away.
Playing
Pitching
third.
has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Valera moving to his right, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Valera.
Digging in to try it again. Anton Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Anton Cruz.
In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weak chopper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Fly ball out to right field. Guidry has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning all told.
Bulldog
Digging in
0
for his
for
second
1.
at-bat.
Come
Rich
back good.
Bulldog comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case. Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments
7
at the
games
plate.
hitting
Anytime
streak
you're
by
getting
the
a knock
pitcher.
every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
On that one.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but
Brian
after
Harper.
that walk, they've
Let's
got
go,
runners
Brian.
at first
Single
and
in
second
first.
and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
3-2 count, no outs. See if Brian Harper can get a hit.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And I
Oh,
don't
he
think
walked
that's
him.
what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still
They're gonna go yank
nobody
his
out.
ass in the fifth.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick
The
visit.
pitching coach. Like, look here, Chadwood, you need to sit your ass down.
Digging in and looking for more, Oliver Coronado. He singled his last time up.
0-2 counts. Oliver is going to be the first out.
Bouncer to the left side. Oh, a diving stop. One there. Oh, but he beats it out. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
Boy, that was
score,
a
one
smooth
out,
play,
man on
wasn't
third.
it? Great
and
job to
first.
lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the
Oh,
out.
that was a
Pretty
nice-
impressive
yeah.
display there.
It was a nice stop. But even if he didn't stop it, the shortstop would have stopped it.
Striding in once again, Mark Segunas, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Guidry has a play. Makes the play, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Efren Navarro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
3-2 now. 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Too far.
The next 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Victor Caratini.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
You got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 3-0.
Bulldog is batting at 625. Here's a 1 for 2
Digging in
of the
once
day.
again, Rich Bulldog. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
They got
first pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Come on.
Langford is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Ready for another chance? Bobby Gant will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
2-1 the count. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove.
And he picked up the ball. He picks up the ball and then throw it. He just picks it up and watches the guy run to first base.
Valdez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. A ball and no strikes. 258 the average to begin play. 1 home run and 32 driven in.
Hey, why the hell would he throw the ball anyway, regardless?
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Miguel Gutierrez.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Miguel Gutierrez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the 0-1. Pitch inside the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Gant takes his lead at third with 1 away. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first, not in time. The run is across to score.
You guys suck.
Ready once again. Aaron Luke. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Runner at first here. 1 man out. No swing on the knuckle curve. Even at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here now the 2-2. He is at the knees and called strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Brian Langford is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Grounder down the line at third. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Dodgers out in front, 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 22, Charlie O'Doul.
Charlie O'Doul.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now.
So that's what they got for taking me out the game.
This looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Cubs came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Davis earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. David Chavez wraps it up for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 12 minutes.
Great job.
Colorado Springs Sky Sox.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Junior Guerra will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
From the stretch. Way in front of that fastball. Bulldog has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Waiting on it his toes. He's got it, and there are two down now. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Gary Bennett, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. The 1-0 home. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Valera has misses it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone. All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And fellas, when you take a look at the numbers on this guy, this starting pitcher has a low ERA, a low strikeout rate. And what that means to me, obviously he has an amazing rapport with his catcher, working all quadrants, east, west, north, south. But it also means that his defense does some serious nice cleaning for him. Watch for that one today. Someone's going to make a big play.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
What was he
Coming to the plate
then?
now, Eric Montano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Montano is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
In the air now out to left field. On the run is Seguin. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
That one didn't break.
So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. First pitch of the at-bat.
What are you talking about?
Fastball that just misses inside.
Inside, nothing.
Now the 1-0. Sent on the second. Sogard is there on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball. Nothing. So here now is the pitcher, Junior Guerra, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Right on the line.
Looped out towards short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Troy Russ. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Here's Eric Sogard, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 3 innings complete. Leading off the inning, Douglas McMahon, and they'll need him to get something going here. A ball and no strikes. Now here's the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
Into the box, Gary Bennett, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gary Bennett.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Oh, tip ball. Welcome to the stream.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1 and 2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This is hit the other way out toward left field. LeCastro over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat.
That was a mistake. Well, actually, he just stood in the way.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off.
It popped up.
Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And that's taken high for a ball that's full now. 3 and 2. Ji-Man Choi would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's fouled away.
Fouled off another one.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hard hit at third. Coronado right there.
Now it's him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Oklahoma's out in front
Bulldog
here.
is back up. 0 for 1 in third.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Bulldog. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hopefully he can get some power behind this one. Oh, damn, he fouled it
swing as it's well wide of first.
Wow. Late on that one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Early.
The 0-2 once more. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Vogt's got it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
Oh, wow. I
so
lost
not
play
the start to the
but at
inning he
least
was
I made
looking
it
for
to
as he
first
got
base.
the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway.
Andrews Toles.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andrew Toles. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. On the ground to second base, thinks this could be 2. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. And that one just missed outside.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. A high fastball is in there. Way out in front. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Seguin is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Seguin.
Striding in once again, Eric Montano.
Center fielder number 33, Eric Montano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1.
That boy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That boy.
Swing hard liner to left center.
Wow,
that's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That's 93 speed.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Into the box now, Junior Guerra, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Montano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
That high slurve ball
5 innings
looked good
complete.
to him.
Ready for another chance. Troy Russ. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1. Fouled away. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Yeah, still had to throw 5 pitches to him.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Doubling the first.
The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. soft liner towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. Digging in once again, Douglas McMahon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket assassin.
What's up, Just Stuff Octopus?
The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Seventh inning coming up. The Dodgers lead it 1-0.
Thank you guys for joining. So hope you guys are having a wonderful night.
Rich Bulldog.
Oh, I hate sidearm pitching.
First pitch on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land out there just foul.
I'm going to be throwing low balls. Early on that changeup.
23 years old. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and a splitter. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped
up.
Choi is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Leading off the inning, Gary Bennett, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
And our team hasn't been able to score more than just one run.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hard ground ball to third. Coronado takes it in. And the throw for the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, this is an absolute gift to them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base.
They're double clutching instead of just throwing the fucking ball, and they'll throw the ball wide.
They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And not what they were hoping for as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Not swinging at anything.
3-0 pitch is taken, strike one.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitch. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
And they left an awful lot of runners on base. For the Dodgers, 7 runs on 19 hits. 3 errors. They left an incredible amount of men on base.
All up to the 17th.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here.
Dodgers AAA have finished the season at 80-60. And won their division. You will be taking on the Express in the division series. Keeps going down. Contact is only at 23. Oh, that sucks.
Playoff situations in the minors are invaluable opportunities to teach young players and to learn about them. A 2-0 series lead gives this manager an opportunity to share some insights on closeout opportunity.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Dodgers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Rich Bulldog is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour, slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
Wind up and the 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 is a nice curveball at the knees, swung on and missed. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
On top of that one.
He'll try again. 1-2. Right side. And that's out number 1.
Okay.
Stepping into the box, number 15. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one.
Number 15.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's underneath this one. 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike. Bulldog has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Willie.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Tolles is there, and he has it for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bouncer up the middle. Valera from shallow center. And safe, says the first base umpire.
He probably still would have made it anyway.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smart.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Lifted down the line in left. Harper moves over. 2 gone. And no tag in second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Juan Centeno. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Leading off the inning, Willie Armas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Almost broke his ankle.
Drew Robinson the next to dig in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Drew Robinson. I need to add a 4th pitch.
1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swinging at the half.
1 out, nobody on.
Oh, took that one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And he gets ahead 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So nothing happening this
time
around.
Why they take so long to throw the ball over?
Throw it. 3. Oklahoma's out in
the
front.
Ball.
So coming to the plate, number 15 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gidry has a beat on it. 1 away. Digging in for his second at bat, Jerome Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball.
Remember, he was
well, the way he's standing, of course, everything is going to be a fucking ball.
A totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a
That's
real
the
good count
craziest
at
stance I've
2-0.
ever seen.
Bases are empty, one man out.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Cut it right there. Cut.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Runners going. Strike taken to throw.
Ow. Oh, come on.
Time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Go grab a seat, buddy.
In now, Justin Zimmer as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Cram stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The next 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rua. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high fastball that's fouled off to the right of the catcher here for strike 1.
Oh, right in his gut.
Rua is usually found in left, but in this one he's manning the other corner outfield spot in right. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs
everybody
on 2
running off
hits,
the field
no
while he's
errors,
still
and 2
kicking
men
dirt.
left stranded.
You need to
On
go
now
sit
to the
down,
bottom
buddy.
half of
Sit
inning
down.
number 4. Dodgers out in front.
Leading off for the Express, the catcher, number 8.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Again, a 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now at the plate, Willie Armas.
Number 5, Willie Armas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into short left
sky,
center. Valera calls for it.
84 speed. This guy you keep off the base pad.
Stepping in, Drew Robinson.
Now batting, second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. A called strike over the outside corner.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Valera onto the grass, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Dodgers lead it 5-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Barry Starr. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And there's the first out. Ready once again, number 15. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jerome Cram, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left.
Jammed him up on that one.
3, 4, and 5 coming up. Dodgers lead this one 5-0.
5-0 Dodgers.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now another 1-2. Grounded to third. Seguin braves it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Justin Zimmer, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
2 for 2, damn.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I haven't got this guy out yet.
The plate away. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Up. Popped high in the air. Rodriguez is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Ryan Rua.
Now batting, right fielder, Ryan Rua.
First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
He broke the plane.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him.
He shouldn't have dived, but I
was.
was.
Scoring position with 2 away.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Centeno. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Ready once again.
The most hit Bulldog has given up in the game.
Now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Popped up. Oh, that should have been the dugout. I don't think he's going to be able to catch that.
And that's going to land foul.
Oh, man.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Swinging a soft
he
liner.
got that ball. That
And that's into the outfield
up.
for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless, he'll depart with the lead. Charlie O'Doul gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
And we won.
Hey, baseball players have never been shy about celebrating, but these guys have a lot of work to do, and they know that. They're now out of the first round, but they need to stay focused moving forward if they're going to win the minor league championship.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
The hell, where's Bulldog? Why is he not on the field celebrating? I can't see him.
Here now, our final line.
The championship series for the Dodgers. Keep that bubbly on ice, people. Work is just beginning. Hard at time.
Having earned a chance to compete for a league championship, these young competitors have gained the respect and fondness of a grateful skipper. A manager challenges his players to improve their championship odds by seizing a win in a crucial swing game.
Tacoma Rainers.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, it's postseason action between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the Into the box now, Dallas Jorgensen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, right fielder, Gilberto Merced.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a ground ball to third.
Wow, I can't believe we hit that one.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Brian Kramer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Brian Kramer.
Hit back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show.
Leading off for the Rainiers, second baseman, Andreas Dorta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees
Not
for a
buy
strike.
yellowtail wine. Oh, it is disgusting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I paid my $17 for it. You better let me drink
1-2 now.
Shit.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Dan Vogelbach is next. As he'll take a look at ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cole is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Kirk Newenice. 2 home runs, 2 RBIs. You ain't getting no home runs over me, Newenice. Especially that you stank when you were on the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We've played 2 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 1-0. Leading off the inning, Greg Golden, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count is 1-2 now. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. Liner toward right center. Base hit, and they're into the hit column.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I gotta be honest with you, after the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting a result.
A ball and a strike now. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is foul right side.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Cameron Perkins.
Left fielder, Cameron.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Come on, get the ball.
Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Yeah, where did that ball hit, Bulldog? I'm not sure.
Ready for another chance? Dallas Jorgensen. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Golden at second with 2 down.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. The Dodgers lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Gilberto Merced, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Gilberto Merced.
First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Toles. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Kramer.
Designated hitter, Brian.
Here comes the first pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Nearly
doesn't. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line to the right side. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In there, and it's 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Got him.
That knuckle curve.
Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Dodgers out in front, 3-0.
Leading off for the Rainiers, first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way.
Up.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Valera waits on it, 1 away. Striding in once again, Kirk Neuenhuis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kirk Neuenhuis.
First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there. And a breaking ball stays outside.
If you've been to the majors and then you get fired and you go and play for, would you go and play for a AAA team? Because Neuenhuis was on the Mets for years and he got traded, and now it seemed like he's on a AAA team.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The count now at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time
That's why
here tonight.
he got
Looked to me like he
traded
had the
from the
right
Mets.
idea
He
with the
stank.
swing on
He
that
couldn't
pitch.
hit.
He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Greg Golden, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Swing and a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here.
Gone. Home run.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Into the box now, Chad Taylor. No balls and a strike to count. And this is high,
First
a
home
ball
run
and a
of
strike.
Bulldog's
2
career.
out, nobody on. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left.
Catcher haven't called for me to use my slurve ball that much.
Oklahoma's out in front here, 3-1.
The fastball and the knuckle curve he's been calling for.
Standing in, Cameron Perkins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Dallas Jorgensen becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Holmes is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box, Brian Kramer. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here in AAA.
Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. Dodgers lead this one 3-1.
Oh, I gave up 2 hits.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andreas Dorta. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this
batter.
batter. He came into that third at-bat
Come on.
after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
And we lost. Every time they pull me out of the fucking game, we lose.
Yeah, they've proven themselves as an organization that demands excellence, and the product on the field shows just that. Winning the PCL title right here. The winner-take-all AAA National Championship is next.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome.
He only hit the
so
one
we're
home run
inclined
off
to
of me.
pencil him in
right?
as the top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game.
He had one home run. How the fuck he's the player of the game?
Team to a hard-fought win.
He had one home run and one RBI. I lost by 1. I gave up 1 in the 5th. They took me out in the 6th, and then they gave up 2 runs in the 7th and 1 in the 8th. Relieving pitching sucks. Yeah, we know. We've been eliminated. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me tonight. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.